Hey, hey,
What's up?
Facebook world. We'll give it a little bit of time to let Facebook know that the Weavers are on for Weaver Wednesday. Hopefully, everyone's having a fabulous week.
You're leaving.
I'll be back.
Adios. My husband's left me. I'm gonna do supplements all by myself. Where are you at? Oh, you have to get water. Gonna talk about some supplements.
So, how's everybody's week going so far? I can't believe it's already Wednesday. Crazy.
And it's cold.
It's freezing outside. Fall is officially here. Matt Weaver, welcome. Miss Jamie, Haley, nice to see you.
Hi, peeps. I'm excited to get into this.
It's gonna be good.
Thanks, Matt. We're glad to see that hockey is more important than we are.
Tonight's gonna be a good one. Little bro. So you might want to just mute the hockey game. It's not like you need to hear what they're saying.
Oh, yeah, you just need to wait until they start fighting. That's the best thing about hockey.
All right. Well, we have some viewers, so I say
Let's do it.
let's go ahead and get started. Thank you, Jamie.
Thanks, Jamie.
Though we know Matt does what he wants.
Yeah.
So. All right. So tonight we're talking supplements, which if you were to look at our pantry, that's all we have. Like, people probably think we're weird when they come over to our house because they open up our pantry. Most people have like food. We have like protein and pre-workout and
all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, it's fun. So that's what we're talking tonight.
Yes, because I feel like we have tried a lot of different supplements, and there's some that are not so good, don't taste so good, and there's some that over the years have kind of been a staple. So we're going to hit on kind of what we do every day, and then get down to the nitty gritty of our favorites. Time out. You keep talking. I gotta stick the dogs.
Yeah.
Here.
So
Dog treats. What do you take every day?
So, yeah, let's just start off first thing in the morning. So, first thing in the morning, I start off with my superfood. Yep. Can you guys see that?
And that you can get at like Hy-Vee. Price Chopper here in town doesn't have it, but I'm sure if you were in Blue Springs or Lee Summit, they would have it. Sprouts has it. That is just a green superfood to help alkaline your body. So instead of eating a massive amount of like kale or spinach, that's a way that he kind of helps with his body's pH. So
obviously natural stuff like your kale.
Your whole food is always best.
Yeah, I mean, if you have time to blend it up, obviously that's going to be better for you. I do this because I try to maximize my time and be as efficient as possible. So this is easy. I just dump it in the cup, chug it, boom, out the door I go. So I start off with that every morning. My multivitamin, my vitamin C. I do what do I do every morning? A bunch of different. So I take
probiotics.
Yep, probiotics every day. Turmeric.
Yeah.
Another one I'll show you
Which
guys.
is a great supplement. I don't know if you guys have done any research on that, but there's been some research out about that supplement helping to eradicate kind of
cancer cells.
Yeah. So that's huge. We try to fight
turmeric.
Any kind of antioxidants.
It's always better to be proactive about things. Fish oil I take every single day. CLAs I've been taking, and I take another one that's like a kind of like another CLA, but either way. So that's what I do every morning when I wake up. How about you, Courtney?
I do a multivitamin that's for women. I do a probiotic. I take a fish oil. Some days I will also take a CLA. And depending on where I'm at for my good fats, I may add some flax oil in my morning smoothie. I do Liver Guardian, which I think you do too, and I think you forgot to mention.
Yep.
Just to, let's be honest, we like to booze, and so I'm hoping that this helps.
Not only that, with all the pre-workouts and the protein supplements and things that we take, this just helps. This helps clean everything. This helps. This helps maximizing our body's function.
Plus, there's a ton of stuff going on in our environment, like free radicals and things like that. So we breathe in a lot of crap, and so we try to make our bodies the most efficient that we can. Turmeric, which we already said, the superfood, I do that as well. And then glutamine for gut health. So all of that. And in the morning, I actually will do a smoothie. And I'll put, like I said, depending on where I'm at for my good fats, I'll either put like coconut oil or flax oil. And then like spinach or kale, and then some frozen berries for antioxidants. And then blend that up. Obviously, whole food is best, but if you can't get everything from whole food, supplements are always great. Side note, supplements are just supplements. Like, they're not going to be the one, like, game changer. You can't take a pill and completely change your life. They're in addition to kind of a healthy lifestyle already. So I want to throw that out there, too.
Absolutely.
There's no, like, magic pill, but there are things that help along the way.
But in my opinion, some must-haves. You got to have your multivitamins, both men and women. I think you've got to have your omega-3s, so your fish oils. I think you've got to have your turmeric, like we talked about. And I'm a huge fan of the green superfoods, regardless if you're doing like what I do, or if you have time to blend some kale and other good little greens up in the morning. If you hear some craziness in the background, it's our dogs fighting. So.
Rocky and Lola are fighting right now. It's too cold for them to be outside.
So that's the beginning of the day. So then I think we have to move into like workout stuff, right?
Yeah. Bro status.
Yeah. So. Go ahead.
Okay, so
first.
I'm going to do my favorite proteins. First and foremost, my all-time favorite is First Form's ice cream sandwich. I love it. It's so good. It's got a great consistency. You can actually make it into like an ice cream consistency. This one is not so great on your wallet, though. It's kind of expensive, so that's not really an everyday thing for me, especially when when you eat a lot of protein, like more than 2 scoops a day, a 30 scoop thing obviously isn't going to last you very long. So that's my favorite, but I can't do that every day. Cellucor is also one of my faves. It's a little bit sweeter, so if you don't like sweet, I would not suggest Cellucor. A new one, which we just got, that I really like, it's PE Science. This thing is massive, but it is the, what is that, frosted chocolate cupcake.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's really good. And then last but not least, I like pre-made shakes like Premier that are already like to go. They have like 25 to 30 grams of protein. You just put them in the fridge. Super easy. If you're on the go, if you're a mom, whatever it may be, you can't always blend up protein. So pre-made protein is always an awesome choice to have. So that's those
are great for on the go. So we differ. Our taste buds are a little different.
Our buds are different
when it comes to the whole protein.
I like really sweet.
Yeah, and I like just. So I take in a ton of protein a day. I do like 6 scoops of protein a day. So I try to find the largest quantity for the best price. So when I everything I've researched over the years, Optimum Nutrition is the best protein for the money that I can find. I like I can't remember what chocolate. They have 2 chocolate flavors. One's really good, one's really bad. But the chocolate flavor is really good, and then they have vanilla ice cream, which is pretty good too.
If you go on bodybuilding.com, even if you're not going to order from them, they will actually rank the flavors for all the different proteins. So I would suggest if you don't know where to go and you don't know what flavors, go to bodybuilding.com and see kind of how everyone's ranking them. Usually there'll be like one that's like, 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10, and there's one that's like a 7.
Yeah.
So you know right off
Go
the
with the
bat, like,
9.
ooh.
Go with the 9. But either way, Optimum Nutrition is my favorite. I buy 10-pound bags a month because I go through about 11 to 12 pounds of protein a month. So that's my favorite. I would say the next favorite would probably be the PE Science. PE Science tastes amazing. From everything that I've looked at from an ingredient standpoint, they're very clean protein. They're a little bit more expensive than what I would typically like out of a protein, but it's good to mix it up every once in a while. And they're also a blended protein already, which helps with the protein synthesis with your body's digestion. So
it's also easier to cook and bake and make thicker shakes because it has the blend in there versus just being straight whey.
And then, I mean, those are my 2 proteins I use all the time. I did go through a First Form kick when I was doing the competition. First Form proteins are really, really good. They're very clean. They're just really hard on the wallet. They're super pricey, and I think it's because they're somewhat of a smaller supplement company. But their stuff's really good, so I can't knock it. It's just a little pricier than what I would like to pay on an everyday protein that I take 6 scoops out of a day. It's good though. They taste amazing. So that's the protein. So let's work into pre-workout.
Time out before we get going. If you are a woman who likes or a guy who likes to bake with protein, I would suggest the Quest multi-purpose protein. It doesn't have a flavor. It just gives you the extra protein, and you can use it in place of like flours and things like that. So if you're somebody who likes to bake with protein and you're a little weird about what to use, that one doesn't have a flavor. So Quest is a good one for that.
Justin, I've never had that pre-workout, but I've heard good things about it. Elaine, that's a great question.
Protein bars. Okay, my absolute favorite is Fit Crunch.
Yep.
They are super tasty. If I were to feed them to anyone, I don't think they would know that they're not a normal candy bar. They taste so good. I'm also a huge Quest bar fan because they have a high amount of fiber and they taste good, but you have to heat them up. So those are my 2 faves.
Fit Crunch is awesome. It's probably my favorite. And then, did you say Quest bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, hands down. Those are the 2 best protein bars out on the market, in our opinion.
Have I tried any of the First Form supplement stacks? He's tried more of them than I have. We've done like the BCAAs. He's done Thyro Drive. You've done the multivitamin. You've done pretty much all of them.
Yeah, I've done a lot.
I haven't done as much. I know they have just a female line and then a male line. And this is just my personal opinion, I'm not a huge fan of fat burners. I think they're hard on my body. I've just learned that over the years. And a lot of times if I'm struggling with wanting to eat, it's at night. And usually fat burners you can't take past like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So it doesn't really solve that problem for me. That much caffeine and all those stimulants are just a little too much for me. So I usually don't do that until I'm like 8 weeks out from a competition. So.
All right, so pre-workout. Pre-workout, my favorite is hands down C4 if you're looking for a stimulant type of product. I've been on C4 for 3 or 4 years. It never lets me down. For a non-stim, I like PMP, which is by
GAT.
Yeah, GAT. So I do non-stims all the time. The only time I do a stimulant is on the weekends when I can do it early and when I'm working out early in the day. But since I work out at nighttime every night at 7 or 8 o'clock at night, it's hard. It was hard for me to find a pre-workout that didn't keep me up all night long. So that's why I switched over to the non-stims, and the PMP is amazing. You get a great pump, you get great focus without the stim aftermath, I guess.
Yeah, and the caffeine.
Yeah. So what's yours?
I would agree with C4. C4 will make you like kind of go a little crazy. So be prepared for that. If you've never taken it, take half a scoop. It makes me sweat a lot. So that's something to be cautious of. If you don't like that and you want to stay halfway decent looking, probably don't do that. I like PMP as well because they have the non-stim, which is awesome if you're somebody who works out at night. And then the other one I like is from PE Science, and it is the high volume in the cotton candy flavor. I really like that. I think it tastes really good, and it's not as crazy as C4 to where you come home and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be up until 3 o'clock in the morning. So those are my faves. In addition to that, pre-workout, I take L-carnitine, which you do too, citrulline malate, which just helps with blood flow and kind of jump-starting protein synthesis. It's another thing that makes me sweat a lot, so because of the increased blood flow. So once again, if you don't want to sweat a whole bunch, maybe don't do that. He doesn't sweat that much, so I don't really know if it makes him sweat, but I look disgusting.
It does. I
look disgusting.
When I started taking it, I definitely started sweating more working out, and it's so I do that with my pre-workout as well, and I also mix that with my intra-workout. So intra-workout is something that you're like drinking while you're working out.
What do you drink when you work out?
So I stick with BCAAs. I like Extend, which is a BCAA product. And then my second favorite is probably Alpha Aminos by Cellucor. So those are probably my two favorite amino products. But I really like Extend. They taste amazing. They're very cost effective. So
my favorite BCAAs are actually Cellucor, but they have beta-alanine in them. So beta-alanine. I don't think I'm saying right.
So they like make you
tingle.
Yeah.
So just be cognizant of that. If you don't like to tingle, don't do the straight BCAAs from Cellucor. Extend's not bad. I also will take Amino Energy by Optimum Nutrition. And the grape flavor, it's my favorite. I like grape flavored things, and it has a little bit of a pre-workout hierarchy. Pre-workout and BCAAs in it too.
Yep. So that's our intra-workout. And then, so post-workout, that's when we do the protein, of course, or I do anyways. And when I do the protein, I also mix it with a carb shake blend. My favorite carb shake blend is a Glycofuse from Gaspari Nutrition. It is amazing. So the reason you do the carb shake blend with the protein after your workout is because of the sugar, basically.
Right.
Helps rebuild your muscles. It helps the recovery time.
This girl is not drinking any carb shakes. You guys know. I wish I could.
Also,
I can't.
I also, so this is where we're a little different. I also do creatine as well. Especially, so I'm just trying to help build muscle, get stronger, so creatine is going to help with that.
Cool. Protein, did you say you drink protein intra-workout?
I didn't say that, but I do, yeah.
Okay. Protein intra-workout, and then post-workout, what do you do?
Oh no, my protein's post-workout.
Okay, your
I
protein's
drink my
post-workout.
BCAAs. So I drink protein before we work out, or before I work out, about 30 to 45 minutes before, typically, and then I will do my intra-workout, which is BCAAs, which I sip on while I work out, and then right when I get done working out, I will then slam my other protein shake with my Glycofuse and creatine in it.
Cool. Okay, I think that's
about it. I mean,
we've been talking for a long time.
yeah. Do any of you have questions? We've had a ton of people join, which is awesome. But does anyone have questions about any supplements at all? Courtney's really good at this stuff. I'm simple. I do the same thing every day, use the same products.
I experiment a little bit with flavors more, and sometimes it's an epic fail. Like I went through a Cellucor, like let's try all of the fun flavor phases. Don't do that.
They're terrible.
I went through and I tried the mint chocolate chip and the red velvet cake batter and all these different kinds of. It was bad. They're still in our pantry, and I'm still trying to figure out what to do with them because it's just easier if I stick to normal flavors like chocolate and vanilla. Yeah. Although Cellucor does have a chocolate chip cookie, though, that is delicious. You can mix just a little bit of water in, and it'll turn into actually like a cookie dough batter consistency. So that actually was a good risk. I'm glad I took that. But
So any questions?
Questions?
Any questions for the Weavers on this Wednesday? You guys see what I did there? Weaver Wednesday.
Words of wisdom. Boom. Knowledge bombs.
Yeah, Synthesix tastes amazing. It's probably the best tasting protein I've ever had. I don't think it's the cleanest protein, but it's by far the best tasting protein I've ever had. It's been a few years since I've had it, so unless something's changed, but Synthesix by BSN, I had good luck with BSN in college. They were the only supplement company I used, but it's I don't know. Once I tried Optimum Nutrition, I kind of fell in love with their products, and then C4 for the pre-workout. But BSN products are good.
Optimum Nutrition, you use the vanilla ice cream. You like that one?
Oh, yeah, that one's good.
We did, Mom. We had a great time on our trip. Thank you.
Yes, the trip was awesome.
Yes. Back to reality.
We're still having problems with getting used to the time change. 2 weeks was enough time
to adjust to
the time in California. Now we're having to adjust back to normal time. So if we look a little tired, that's why.
And we had to move because it's getting darker earlier. So we're like trying out different spots in our house. So if you guys like this spot,
hopefully it works. All right. Well, if there's no additional questions, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. We appreciate you all. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of the week. I think it's supposed to be kind of chilly, but then warm up for the weekend, which is awesome. It's supposed to be warm all the way up until next Friday or Saturday, which is awesome. And Eric, yeah, you came in a little late, but the subject was supplements. So I'll post the video, go back, rewatch from the beginning. We covered a lot of good things to take in the morning, and then when you work out, things like that. But thank you all so much again.
Yeah, absolutely. If you guys have questions, we could seriously talk about this subject for days, it seems like. So if you have questions, please reach out. If you don't know where to buy or whatever it is, just ask.
Actually, that's a good one. Bodybuilding.com. We order most of our stuff off of bodybuilding.com.
And if it's supplements, we usually use allstarhealth.com.
Yep.
They're good. They're shipping, I think it's like $4.99. And you can get tons of supplements very affordably. So those are the two places that we usually buy. I actually have to place an order tonight because we were running low on pretty much everything. So,
all right, guys. Well, thank you very much. Have a wonderful week. Great weekend. Don't forget, Sunday Smarts with yours truly. Sunday, 7 o'clock. See ya.
Bye.